Hello, class, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Lionel Messi, as President Joan Laporta is reportedly willing to activate another economic lever in order to resign Messi in 2023. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Memphis Depay, as it has been reported that Newcastle United have tabled 20 million euros offer for the exit-linked Barcelona attacker. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Following Lionel Messi's FIFA World Cup triumph with Argentina, his future is now set to dominate the headlines until a definitive update on the situation arrives from the player or on his camp. The seven-time Ballon d'Or winner will be out of contract with Paris Saint-Germain at the end of this season, and a possible move back to Barcelona has been talked about in the media, with key club officials like Joan Laporta and Xavi Hernandez keen on making the switch happen. Earlier today, it was reported that Laporta will personally make a call to Messi to talk about a potential return to the club in the summer of 2023. And now, a fresh report from Mundo Deportivo is insisting that the Barcelona president is willing to activate another lever to make Messi's return to the club a reality next year. Barcelona believe that given everything he has done for them, Messi deserves to end his career at the club. Furthermore, Barcelona also believe that having the 35-year-old back at the club at a time when they will be moving to Montjuic during the Camp Nou renovation project would serve to excite the fans. Barcelona understand that pulling off the move will be extremely difficult as they cannot compete financially with whatever PSG will be offering to Lionel Messi's cap and his camp. However, they are also aware of the decision on his future solely depends on Messi and plan to have conversations with him in order to assess whether he would consider moving back to the club. There has been little to no communication between Barcelona and Messi following his departure last year, with the forward said to be upset by how his exit was handled. So the Blaugrana see it as important to reopen a channel of communication with him, not only because they wish to resign him, but also to hold a future tribute in honor of the 2022 FIFA World Cup winner. Xavi's presence at the club could help smooth things over, but at this time, a move for Messi would mean Barcelona having to part ways with some of their current players to make room on the wage bill. But Laporta is willing to leave no stone unturned, in his bid to bring back the club icon to Spotify Camp Nou. Barcelona are still hell-bent on bringing Messi to the Camp Nou to play his final career there, where he started. And from the way things are going, it's going to be very difficult. Transfer experts Fabrizio Romano have been bringing some news lately about Messi's future, and it's not something that Barca fans will like to hear. The fact that Paris Saint-Germain are even 90% certain that they will renew Messi's contract. Of course, Messi is happy there at the moment, and Messi not even considering returning to Barca anymore, as he's still very upset with the president Laporta and the way he was driven out of the club. And even though, according to this report, Laporta still wants to bring Messi by all costs, no matter what the media is saying, of course, claiming that the Barca president willing to activate another lever to resign Messi. Of course, this comes with so much doubt. Of course, we have been getting reports that Barca will be unable to activate any more levers next summer, which makes it even more questionable if actually that will be the case when it comes to bringing back Messi to the club. Definitely, as in my own opinion, as a fan of Barcelona, I wish Messi could return, but from the look of things, I don't see it happening if we want to go by the latest report from reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano on this. Because definitely Messi is now a happy man just from winning the World Cup in Qatar, and now the issue of his future have been coming up in the media, have been making the rounds. Barcelona still don't want to give up on that. But to be honest, I don't see him returning back. It's going to be so difficult. Of course, I've been talk of Laporta, trying to call him to see if they can talk one-on-one on phone. I don't know if actually that one have happened, but honestly speaking, from the look of things, Messi's mind, it will be difficult to change, honestly, because from the look of things, he still is very furious about how things went about last year, the way he exited from the club, that Laporta used his name to win his elections, and Laporta said, okay, you renew me, but you want to be the January transfer window. Barca when I bought Ferran Torres for 50 something million and so on and so forth. All those things had angered Messi and his entourage a lot. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. After signing Ferran Torres in January and then Rafinha in the summer, Barcelona now have 7 forwards in their ranks. Robert Lewandowski serves as the first choice striker, while Ousmane Dembele has currently taken the starting spot at right wing. The left side is contested between Torres and Fati, even Rafinha as well sometimes, who prefers to play on the right. Amidst all this, Memphis Depay has nearly lost all prominence at the club and is currently shuffling between the left wing and the centre forward role whenever he is called upon on the pitch. As such, he has been linked with a January exit, with past reports claiming that Newcastle United were offered the chance to sign him. Mundo Deportivo have reported that Newcastle United have apparently offered 20 million euros to get Memphis' signature. Barcelona signed the Dutchman on a free transfer in the summer of 2021 on a 2-year deal, with his current contract expiring in the summer. A profit of 20 million euros would go a long way for the club, to resolve their financial turmoil. Xavi is said to be happy with Memphis' professionalism and abilities, but will not come in the way of a potential sale, especially with multiple players competing for the same position. The problem for Barcelona, however, is that Memphis does not want to leave in January. He wants to leave on a free transfer in June, where he can negotiate a higher salary and potentially a huge signing bonus. To combat that issue, the Catalans are willing to share part of the 20 million euros income they would receive from his sale with the player. Previously, it was stated that Memphis Depay would only agree to leave Barcelona in January if a club from the Champions League came asking for his signature. And while Newcastle United are not quite in the Champions League yet, they sit third in the Premier League, 2 points behind Manchester City. They are 4 points clear of Man United, who are in 5th place. Further, it will also give Memphis a chance to lead Newcastle's project on the pitch under Eddie Howe. Not to mention, he could easily get a higher salary paying in the Prem. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.